Good afternoon, traders. Hopefully, everyone is having a good day today. Before we get into the show, I really do want to thank all my subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. All right, with that said, let's go into the one stock that we've been highlighting all week, and that is WKHS. Now, so if you remember from a few days ago, I did say watch this 50-day moving average right here. If it were to breach that, a whole new trend would occur, and any pop would probably be met with a sell-off. Well, we did have a nice dead cat bounce, which I'd like to call it. And I still think anytime we're going to get or reach to this 50-day moving average or this 10 SMA right here, that blue line, sellers will probably come in to push this lower. Now, if you are long, be very careful. You may want to sell into any rally, or at the very least, wait till these moving average coalesce a little bit and see what happens. If then we could break above them once they meet, then that would signify a continuation of that uptrend. But if we see some resistance when those two moving averages meet and it cannot get above those, it's probably a good indicator that the stock will go lower. Okay, guys, again, I'm not suggesting that WKHS, that the company, there's something wrong with the company. This is just purely based on technicals, and we're just trying to find a good entry point to buy the stock, okay, the WKHS. All right, with that one in the books, let's go into our portfolio in the stocks that we own. First one's going to be VUZI. All right, so VUZI had a okay day today, up 7 cents or 1.7%. But more importantly, we did hold this yellow line pretty well right here. And that also right here suggests that point of control. Okay, so guys, for the next couple of days, we need to watch this area very, very carefully. We need to first take out today's high tomorrow, and then inch closer to the midpoint Bollinger Band and that 10 SMA. If we can't do that, if we get back up there and it fails and it starts getting below this 10 or the 50 SMA right here, then we have to be very careful, because that would signify a whole new trend, and then a sell-off will probably incur. Okay, guys, so be very careful, watch this carefully, and hopefully we'll start bouncing from here. That's VUZI. Next stock on our list is MTSI, up 38 cents. Did come down. It did close above that 50 and that midpoint Bollinger Band, which is nice. Watch for tomorrow. Let's see if we can get back above that 10 SMA. If we start closing below that 50-day moving average, I may have to sell my shares and take my profits. Okay, that is MTSI. Next stock that we do own, STNG. Again, this was up about 14 cents or about 1.3%. This stock has been a thorn in my side for a couple of months. I just keep thinking that we're going to bounce, and then it keeps failing. So tomorrow, watch for, again, a move above 11.10. If we can do that, let's get above that 10 SMA. We're really, really close in doing so. If we do see a close above that 10 SMA, we may see buyers coming in, pushing this a little bit higher, okay? That is STNG. One stock that did really well today, EDUC, was up to 1973, almost challenging that 52-week high up here. I do still think that we're still in range of taking that out, and I think once we do, the stock will have a nice 10 to 15% move, so watch that very carefully. Again, use this midpoint Bollinger Band as your support level right here, and watch this very carefully. Love the way it closed above that 10 SMA, not too far from that 52-week high. If that were to happen, again, watch for a 10 to 15% move on that stock. All right, next stock that we do own, TLRY, had a good day today, went all the way down to 615, which also happens to be that 10 SMA. Watch this tomorrow. If we can take out today's high tomorrow, we're going to be above this point of control. We'd be taking out a lot of these short-term resistant levels up here, and if that were to happen, guys, I am going to target this 200-day moving average of about $9 up here. Okay, guys, TLRY. All right, with that, let's go into 4 stocks that look really good going into tomorrow. First one is KNDI. Again, look at this trade location. We're right here at that midpoint Bollinger Band, so close to that 50-day moving average. Watch the way it opens. Again, if this gaps down, don't play it. But if it does hold this 50-day moving average, buy on a little bit of support, and then use that moving average, that 50-day moving average, as your line in the sand or your out price. Okay, that's what I mean by your line in the sand. Okay, your out price. All right, guys, that is KNDI. Next stock that looks good is KMB. Had a really bad day today, but these are opportunities to buy really good names, high quality names right here. Gap down, did hold this point of control right here, so watch this very carefully. If we can buy this on a dip tomorrow, if you do that, again, use this today's low as your out of 136. Does pay a nice dividend. This is an opportunity to get into a good high quality name, Kimberly Clark. All right, next stock that looks pretty good, PEIX going into tomorrow. This has had a massive run from about $1 since early July all the way up to 11 bucks. We've seen this huge, massive sell-off today. Again, if you look at this whole run, we've held this midpoint Bollinger Band, this light blue line. So again, this is the opportunity right here that we need to hold. If we do that, that uptrend will continue. If not, we start breaking below that, and we may have to target this 200-day moving, the 50-day moving average, this yellow line right here. Watch this very carefully, buy on a little bit of strength, and then use that midpoint Bollinger Band, which is about $8.90 as your out, okay? Guys, remember, trade location, trade location, trade location. Most important thing when it comes to trading. All right, next stock I did mention yesterday. I am going to reiterate this one. Had a decent day today, NKLA. Really like the way it traded today. Never took out yesterday's low. Did hold that gap from 2 days ago. Love that. Now we're closing above that 10 SMA. Watch for a break above today's and yesterday's high, and this stock should run. If you do get into the name, please, please, please use that low of, let's call it 1975 as your out. All right, everyone, NKLA, get long. Use your out of 1975. All right, guys. Those are the 4 stocks that I think that look really good going into tomorrow with good trade location. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. And again, my name is Eric, and you can reach me at eric@valueareatrader.com. That's Eric with a C at valueareatrader.com. Now, if you just want to leave a message or a comment down below, I would appreciate it. I'll even get right back to you on that. And again, if you do like the show, just please go ahead and subscribe to it. All right, everyone, have a great night. And remember, we will see you tomorrow, and to trade smart and be safe.